and it's always so awkward at first because no one's here and I'm talking to myself, but I'll upload it later and y'all will see this part. So awesome. Um, so I'll just start talking for the future viewers. I have a single coming out at midnight Eastern time tonight, which I'm so excited for. So I figured I'd come on here and just play a little bit and see who joins and talk about the song. Yeah. So I'm going to start with a song that is already out, and it's called Anne Boleyn, and it's one that I'm really proud of. And I'll tell you all the story behind it. I originally just wrote a song about the entire life of Anne Boleyn, and I brought it to my producer, and he was like, "This is a really cool song. Like, why did you choose to write about Anne Boleyn?" And I was like, I feel like a lot of people can still relate to her. She was someone who, for reference, she was the second wife of King Henry VIII, and a lot of people just didn't agree with her and didn't like her, and so she ended up being beheaded. And everything we know about her was kind of told by the people who hate her. She didn't get a voice in history, and so I think a lot of people feel like they don't get a voice in their own story, and that's something that I have felt before, and so that's why I wrote it. And my producer was like, "Awesome. So what if we rewrote the song to be more relatable to you, and we kind of worked it in, like, your story into it?" And so that's what we did. He brought in Ren Richards, who is a great singer-songwriter, and we rewrote it together and added my story into it a little bit. And it was my second single that I ever released. And yeah, it's one that I really love. So you can go listen to that on streaming platforms now. But yeah, so I'm going to play it. Run by the man. I just forgot the words after we rewrote it. What is... I was gonna sing my original lyrics. A woman well read can barely keep her head in a world that's run by the man. I heard you were sharp as a knife. Cut a man's pride, it wasn't long before they wanted you dead. So what did you do with the rumors about you? 'Cause I've been painted in a bad, bad light as the plotting temptress, a cold hard bitch, 'cause I shot him down too many times. Should I dance, lady, and never show my hand? Smile like I don't have a single plan. Turn every head, careful not to wind up dead. I've never been a villain quite like this. Can't help it, Anne Boleyn. It's playing the victim, everyone's listening. The story's being written and read. No credible witness, just one man's decision that I'm gonna pay in the end. Turned against me, I'm left wondering if I should even put up a fight. Would you make a plan if you could do it again, but this time make it out alive? Should I dance, lady, and never show my hand? Smile like I don't have a single plan. Turn every head, be careful not to wind up dead. I've never been a villain quite like this. Can't help it, Anne Boleyn. For all the havoc and witchcraft magic, would you love to hear your name is lasted through a woman like you and me? So let's dance, lady, never show our hands. Smile like we don't have a single plan. Turn every head, be careful not to wind up dead. I've never been a villain quite like this. yeah, that's my song, Anne Boleyn. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do an unreleased song that I hope I release one day because I really like this one. I wrote it a few years ago, and it's called If You're Ever in Austin. And I'm originally from Austin, Texas. That's where the name comes from. And this guy was not from Austin, and so if you're ever in Austin, yeah, you get it. Couldn't keep a straight face when we first met, and you made fun of my name, but said our minds were one and the same. You took my hand when I said I don't dance. You told me to wait, but forgot all our plans. Before I knew it, you were driving away. But if you're ever in Austin, think of me for a moment. When you need a friend, you know you can call. I'll drop all of my plans, be there in an instant. Still I know it won't happen at all. But if you're ever in Austin, couldn't keep promises made, so with them my heart would break. You never asked, so I never said, and you'd forget what happened that day. In my mind it always replays. I hold on to the hope that someday, if you're ever in Austin, think of me for a moment. When you need a friend, you know you can call. I'll drop all of my plans, be there in an instant. Still I know it won't happen at all. But if you're ever in Austin, you'll stay miles away. We'll only talk on holidays, and maybe sometimes you'll think of my face. I'll try not to think of you every day, and all of the things I wish I could say. But I hope you know that someday, if you're ever in Austin, think of me for a moment. Or just need a friend, please know you can call. I'll drop all of my plans, be there in an instant. Still I know it won't happen at all. Oh, but if you're ever in Austin, if you're ever in Austin. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's one of my favorite songs to play. One of my favorites I've written, honestly. I might do a kind of a fun one now. I'm going to do another one that I've released. I released it last summer on my debut EP, and the song is called End of the Summer. And I wrote this one with my producer and Ren Richards, and it's a fun one. Yeah, that's really it. All I gotta say about it. No, that's the wrong. I just started playing the completely wrong song. Okay, how does it go? drinking, usually I'd overthink, but I'm just gonna take the lead. 'Cause in 3 months, I'll pack my stuff up, head back to my life where nobody knows ya. Take my hand, we can both pretend. Let's get lost in the moment. Right here, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause right now, nobody's gotta leave. And we're miles apart, just a little too far. You can break my heart at the end of the summer. No need for commitments or any big guilt trips, just kissing for the fun of it. Keep dancing through the sunset till the night's starlit, easy like I pictured it. No promises break when none were made. It's so simple to only think of today. So right here, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause right now, nobody's gotta leave. And we're miles apart, just a little too far. You can break my heart at the end of the summer. Oh, at the end of the summer. Say it won't hurt, but those are just words. Can we do this right without bridges to burn? I didn't give you my heart, it's yours till we part. So break it, I can take it, or just fake it that I'm okay. Just wait till the end of the summer. Oh, till the end of the summer. But right here, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause right now, nobody's gotta leave. We're miles apart, just a little too far. You can break my heart at the end of the summer. Oh, at the end of the summer. At the end of the summer. Thank you. So yeah, that one is out, and I encourage you to listen to it because the production on that one's really fun. We kind of gave it a bit of a Jack Johnson-y vibe. So yeah, here's that one. Okay, I'm gonna do another unreleased song now, and this is another one of my favorites that I've ever written. Cruel Summer. That would make sense. It's a very, I guess, because it's end of the summer. Yeah, I get that. The production's very different from Cruel Summer, though, so I encourage you to listen to it on that because it's like not as poppy, but I like that comparison. Okay, so I'm going to do a song called Too Late, and it's kind of sad, so shifting back in that direction. And I'm going to try to remind myself how it goes. I don't know how we made it to the end. Who pulled the trigger that set everything in motion? When did you know it was time to walk away? No explanation, but still nothing more to say. More questions than answers, no real lessons left learned, just memories that stay and burn. Like how you twirled me around in a local bar, kissed me before we got to the car. I know that you hate to dance, just for me you would try your best. Held my hand as we ran through the trees in the middle of nowhere in Mississippi. All images stained with pain. I really shouldn't picture it, but it's too late. Now I've heard from both mess here on my own. I lament the past and drink wine from a coffee mug. And part of me hopes you're just as miserably free. And every now and then you find yourself thinking of how you twirled me around in a local bar, kissed me before we got to the car. I know that you hate to dance, but just for me you would try your best. Held my hand as we ran through the street in the middle of downtown New Orleans. All images stained with pain. You really shouldn't picture it, but I hope it's too late. Right, that's one of my favorite ones that I've written fairly recently. Not really, it was like a year ago, but more recent than the ones on my EP, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do one that I've played live a bunch, but I don't think I've ever posted it anywhere. And it's a song that I co-wrote with someone named Heath Driver, and he had never written songs before, and he had these ideas and kind of brought them to me, and we turned them into songs together. He had these great hooks and ideas, and so I helped him co-write his first ever songs, and so that was really fun. He's a friend of my dad's, and so it was just, yeah, a fun experience. And this song is called Mixed Up With You. I'm not a regular in dark and smoky bars, and I don't fall for guys with cheap talk and old guitars. So how'd I end up here with you? Was it that slow love song, your irresistible charm, one dance in your arms, and I'm long gone? How'd I end up mix up with you. If only I knew now that I do, I'm leaving you. What else can I do? I didn't mean to get mixed up with you. All right. Thank you, Gigi. And my mom. Oh, hi, y'all. I love y'all. Okay, I'm going to do one last song, and I'm going to play the one that is coming out tonight at midnight Eastern time. So, yeah, I'm really excited about this song. It's called You Said, and you can pre-save it at the link in my channel description, or just go stream it at midnight. Yeah, but I'm super excited for this song. Yeah. Yeah, my cable's right. Okay. Sorry. You said that I was pretty and you liked my company, but I didn't give an answer. I just stood and watched you leave. You said I couldn't sing, but you memorized my songs, and your face turned red when I caught you trying to sing along. And they said, give it a chance, don't write it off at a glance. It's a complicated dance. I walked the line and we barely survived, and your scars are worse than mine. No story is black and white as you watch it in rewind. Hero and villain start to blur the lines, and I read between the lines, your version and mine, to make some sense of what became this mess. I'll write a song of everything you said. You said I wasn't funny, you said I wasn't smart, you said I don't do anything but make profane art. I know it came from hurt, but I never quite forgot, and you lost a special place in the bottom of my heart. And you said, give me a chance, make a promise in advance, someday you'll feel that you can't. I shake my head but don't say no, I never seem to let you go, and so I break your heart more. No stories black and white as you watch it in rewind. Hero and villain start to blur the lines, and I read between the lines, your version and mine, to make some sense of what became this mess. I'll write a song of everything you said. I'm playing back a million conversations in my head to figure out the victim in a game of he said, she said, that you've never been more hurt, and you're drinking all alone, and I'm the one that broke you, took it all and left you none. Is it that black and white as I watch it in real time? Am I the villain crossing every line, or am I a girl with wide blue eyes trying to figure out her life? I can't make sense of what became this mess. So she writes a song of everything you said. I wrote a song of everything you said. So yeah, that song comes out at midnight tonight, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. yeah, I was planning on hopping on here for like 30 minutes, and I think it's just about been 30 minutes. So thank you to everyone who joined. I appreciate all of you. I hope you enjoyed the songs. And I'm going to see if I can figure out how to end this because it's been a minute since I've done one. Bye, if I can.